have full control over every pixel on the site. We still have an empty column, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Right. Now, some of you might go, you shouldn't be deleting stuff from a page, because things like this, right? So we'll just put that back. All right. The other option that you can do, if you don't want to make it not visible, since we can't really delete the column, we're not really hashing a lot of this. We'll go to the bottom of our master page, and right here, inside our form. Yeah, right there. We just create a new ASP column, and for this ASP column, we'll just say it's not visible.
ASP or APS?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, put APS underneath.
Sorry, one sec. You're just trying to work with this multi-monitor business. So, there's our site logo. Display that there. We still need a column there. So that's hidden. We still have that column with the additional width. So what we'll go ahead and do is,
it's on the TD itself. You probably have to hide the TD itself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or just remove the CSS class naming the HTML itself in the master page.
You could do that as well. Yep. Just do padding left and do overflow hidden. A little bit better. And now we're just going to go ahead and clean up some of our code. So from the master page, I'm not going to remove the tables, but from the master page, let me close this. There's something called clustered separated arrow. If you browse here, see this arrow right here? What I don't want is I don't want to have the home text right there. If I move that out, I'll still have this separator there, so let's remove that separator first. Since I might need this later, I'll just put it down here for now. Back here. What I also don't need is the social. Now, since I'm using Foundation, I don't need that social server tags in there as well. So let's remove there as well, the delegate control. And what else? As we browse from, let's say, libraries to site pages, you'll notice the separator is gone. In the header area, I don't want to have all site content. I don't want to have the header 2 there, so I'm going to move that as well. Let's go ahead and move that into my content area. So I moved it in here. And the other thing that I wanted to move, I believe, was also the... Actually, I'll leave the description there. That's good. Now let's go ahead and style that the title there as well. So again, fairly familiar interface. Same thing, looking at the title text, and looking at what else you can make changes to. So what I've done here is, for my header 1, in my site title, I've said the font size should be 3 times what the general size of the of any of the body text is, as well as include some margin. And I've also included text transform, so that even if I have uppercase text in there, it'll all get transformed to lowercase. Next up in the CSS, we're going to remove the help button, same using display and hiding it. So there's no ID defined, but there is a class defined here. Let's take that. And you can do the display.none, or you can also remove it from the master page as well. Any questions up until now? Any questions? So if I was to add a new document library here, one of the things I wanted to do was that on the left-hand side, set contact, create. In the left-hand navigation, I wanted to, whenever you highlight a list library or a document library, I wanted to highlight that area as well. So I want to change the background color of it. So it's very similar to what they do here. So I've made some CSS changes quite a bit. Instead of doing all these line by line, just replace that. I've made changes to the top navigation, the search areas